Hey guys, Zennosh here, and today in this video of Exos Heroes, it's time to review our FC Corgi yet again because of the core reverse upgrade that's going to be applied on him tomorrow, Monday, and definitely is going to have a new skill effect. And let's see if his new skill sets are going to be helpful in the current meta contents or not, because so far he has been a useless trash. Alright, so let's get this started. Looking into his artwork, he definitely looks amazing, an Englishman with the bagpiper and so on and on. Alright, notice. Core reverse, chance increase, Song of Atonement, Corgi recruit. Period is going to be starting after the maintenance. That's going to be tomorrow, Monday, March 8th, until March 15th, Monday, 2021, 1:59 UTC time. Main hero, you can recruit hero plus Fate Core with a higher probability than in the premium recruitment. Alright, as it's a black Fate Core hero unit, you can get him with a drop rate of 0.7% chance from his banner, and you can get him for free after 19 multi-summons in his banner. Alright, so that's gonna be it. Now let's start talking about the skill changes. That's what we are really interested in, right? Passive skill Requiem has been added. Alright, passive effect, guys, it's known as Focus Fire 2, just like Rera. Afflicts the target with Focus Fire mark and decreases the dodge block for 1 round on basic attack. Being able to reduce the dodge and block stats of a certain target is definitely going to be a really great help, because dodge and block can drastically improve the survivability, or let's say the durability of certain character in the battlefield. And if you can actually just reduce that one, it will be much easier for you guys to actually do a lot of damage against even the tanking units like Ulum out there, alright, who can actually be a really problem if you are going to fight against them because of the high block stats they have. And so on and on. Next is going to be the gain mana 1 mana effect when the marked target dies. So that's going to be quite helpful in order to improve your mana effect. Alright. Next is going to be the Dimension Leap. Mark effect increases the dodge for self by 40 points and attack by 1000 points. And the best thing about it is that it can stack up to 4 times. That means dodge can be improved by up to 160 points and attack can be improved by 4,000 points. That's a lot, right? And guess what, guys? Our Corgi is actually a chaos type unit, being able to deal a lot of damage output. So extra attack stat is definitely going to be a really great help for him to dish out a lot of damage out there. Alright, so that's gonna be really good. But it actually removes all Dimension Leap mark on self after a successful dodge. So if you actually manage to dodge, these effects are actually gonna go away right away. So that's another thing out there. So don't really rely upon it, and not something sturdy to actually lean on to. Alright. Now finally, let's talk about the new skill effect, if it's actually going to be really helpful or not. Requiem, it says. Mark effect afflicts enemies damaged by self with the Requiem mark. Alright, and the debuff effect is that when an enemy afflicted with the status effect Requiem mark decreases defense of the target by 30% for 5 turns and removes the Requiem mark from the target. Alright, so that's gonna be it. Pretty plain and simple. Being able to decrease the defense of the target by 30%, definitely the main damage stats of your team, or let's say your allies, are definitely going to be able to hurt the opponents even further. Okay, and that is pretty good for the offensive power out there. But is it something that is going to be helpful in the current meta contents? And my answer is no. Alright, there's already a stuff called Signature Force that already ignores 100% of the defense right away. There's a Signature Force, for God's sake, that totally ignores the defense. And now being able to decrease the defense of the target by 30%, yeah, it definitely helps in a little bit of extra, DPS output, but not something that will greatly improve the battle performance. Okay, it's good. It's good to have around. That's all I have to say. Just a minor utility in my opinion, because one thing to consider is that there are already amazing hero units that are already in the roster of the Northbound Frosty team. Yes, he actually falls under the Northbound Frosty team, under the leadership of the Shofragan. And when we are talking about the Northbound Frosty team, we already have Shofragan, we already have Fate Core Valentina, we have Fate Core Tantalo, we have Fate Core Iris, Dorka, Fate Core Talia, and so on and on. So many amazing hero units that you can actually place in the team. And is there any role for this Fate Core Corgi to actually feel amongst all these amazing units? Are we really able to switch any of these amazing units for Fate Core Corgi? And my answer is no, not really. Requiem, it's not really that effective enough, okay? It's not really that effective enough. He's still like somewhere there, and it's only for 5 turns, not for like 10 turns, 12 turns, or something to brag about. All right, it's just for 5 turns, which can actually be skipped real fast. All right, and 30%, it's like, okay, it's manageable. It's good, but not something that you can actually really expect a humongous burst in damage right away. It's like it's just 30%. So that's gonna be it, guys. Not something to really brag about, and he has to actually hit the target. If the target actually kind of like dodges the attack, it's not actually gonna be if like inflicted on them. All right, and that's that, guys. Not something to be really happy about. Active skill number 1, not changed. It requires 2 mana. It's a AoE skill, which is gonna be quite helpful for the wrecking mark. If you really want to apply that wrecking mark on all the opponents out there, he has this AoE skill that can help you a lot. All right, and it has a AoE. It has a dot effect as well. Afflicts the target with burn, dealing 39% damage every turn for 2 turns, which can be very, very, very like weak damage, and especially if you are going to use it against the first guardian units, then things could be quite problematic, guys. All right, especially if you don't have Iris in your team, and that can be quite problematic, guys. Next is going to be the active skill 2. Hasn't changed. It's known as a Flame of Sins. Mana required 4 mana, and then it's a single target nuke. That means definitely he will be able to spam a lot of damage onto the opponents right away with this amazing damage output. Alright, but one thing that you gotta consider is that like his attack speed is 110 points. That makes him very, very fast. All right, it's a pretty fast unit, and it actually requires 4 mana. That means like it's gonna be quite hard for him to pull off a really good burst attack in his first round. And the team that we are considering right now is gonna be the North Von Frosty team, right? It's really, really focused more into drenching the mana to actually make the opponent suffer from lack of mana for the rest of the rounds out there, and just like stall them out right away, thanks to the Tantal out there as well in your team. All right, and when we are actually talking about an offensive unit, you're not supposed to actually work with them. If you really are going to go for the North Von Frosty or offensive team, you would want to bring Fedko Brook into your team. All right, and that's gonna be it. But Fedko Corgi, he just does not fit that role that effectively because of his very high attack speed on the top place, and so much more that is not really that compatible around. All right, so yeah, that is it, guys. But provided the chance, definitely can actually spam a lot of damage, guys. 4 mana, that is a lot of signature force damage right in there, and 525% piercing damage. That's so cool for the Devonistania battles. But all in all, if you're asking me now, should you be really spending your cess on this character? Should you be really summoning this character right over here with the bagpipe and the Englishman dress? And my answer is not really, okay? This Scottish person right over here, you are not really supposed to spend your cess on him, because there are so many amazing units that's going to come. First thing first being the Fedko Schmidt, who is going to come real soon in this game, and I would say he definitely is going to be a really great hype. All right, and there are so many amazing units that are also on their way, like let's say Fedcore. Oh my god, I forgot his name. Holy crap. How can this happen? Kylok, yeah. Fedcore Kylok, and so on and on. So many other stuff. The chapters are unfolding, and so many characters are going to on effect. So you would definitely want to spend, like, save your sets for them. And one thing that is that he's also a black Fedcore hero unit, this Fedcore Corgi. So you can actually get him through the Fedcore recruit tickets that you can get from the core raid, and so many other contents out there, even including the monthly Exos mission, right? Monthly season mission or something like that. Yes, from there as well. So just try to get him from there. Alright, next is gonna be this right over here, this information that I've already told you guys. Next is gonna be the exclusive weapon chance increase. It looks like a bagpiper right over here, and if you're asking me, should you be really getting this exclusive weapon for your Corgi? No, it's a scam. Alright, it actually doesn't help you a lot for your Corgi, except for the aesthetic purpose. If you just want him to hang up with this amazing bagpiper right over here, then you can actually provide this exclusive weapon to him. But hey guys, there's actually a very high rate of the exclusive weapon to drop from the Relic of Dragon Dynasty, if you actually can do it. Alright, so just try to get this kind of exclusive equipments or weapons from the Relic of Dragon Dynasty summons, which you can get by defeating that stupid dragon from the Holy Dragon Grounds. Alright, and after that one, yeah, that's gonna be it. Just don't try to spend your sets, because guess what, guys, it's a little bit stupid right over here. The drop rate for this exclusive weapon is 0.7% chance, same like the hero, and there's a 19 core mileage, meaning like you will be able to get it for free after 19 multi summon its banner. The same thing as the hero unit as well. So spending the same amount of sets for this equipment that actually doesn't even improve the performance of your hero unit that drastically. It's not really that worth it. All right, and that's all there is to it, guys. What do you guys think about the Fate Corgi? Do you really think that this Wrecking Mark is really going to make a huge impact in his performance in the battlefield out there? If it's actually going to improve his performance in the Germanistan battle, even if it, let's say, like tag team matches, then let me know in the comment section below, guys. I would really love to know your views, feedbacks, opinions, whatever you may call it. All right, and down, and let's have a really good discussion out there. And that's it for today, guys. See you guys in the next video.